Are you tired of the job search feeling like this endless uphill battle you just can't win? Well, what if I told you it's not a battle, it's a game? And today I'm going to give you the playbook that shows you exactly how to win. Okay, let's get right into it. To really get what the 2025 job market is all about, you've got to start with one single number, 500. That's right. It now takes, on average, 500 applications just to land one job offer. I mean, that's staggering, isn't it? So when you're up against a number like that, the big question is, how on earth do you win this game? That's exactly what we're about to break down. Look, the answer isn't just mindlessly sending out more applications. It's about being way smarter and way more strategic. And that all starts right here, with phase one, crafting your career blueprint. Before you even think about hitting apply, you need a rock-solid plan. So, what does a good blueprint even look like? Well, it's built on 4 key pillars. First, you got to clarify your objectives. This gives you a destination so you're not just, wandering around. Next, you identify specific companies and roles. This turns that fuzzy destination into a real target list. From there, you research the exact skills you need, which basically creates your roadmap. And finally, you assess your values. This is so important because it makes sure you're aiming for a place where you'll actually be happy and thrive. This isn't just daydreaming, it's building your personal North Star for your career. All right, once that blueprint is locked in, it's time for phase 2, building your digital arsenal. You're stepping into a seriously competitive arena, and you're going to need the right tools to stand out from the crowd. The very first tool in your arsenal, your resume, has completely changed. The old way was just listing your duties. I was responsible for this and that. The 2025 Ready Resume, it's all about quantifiable results. It's not about what you did, it's about what you achieved. We're talking numbers, percentages, and real impact. That's what makes a recruiter stop scrolling. And the big reason those results and keywords are so crucial comes down to these 3 letters, ATS, the Applicant Tracking System. You have to understand, before a person ever lays eyes on your resume, this software scans it for keywords. If you're not speaking its language, you're pretty much invisible. It's that simple. Next up, your LinkedIn profile. Think of it as your digital handshake. This is not just some online version of your resume. It is your personal brand. A sharp professional headline and banner create that killer first impression, and a really compelling summary tells your unique career story. Oh, and don't sleep on keeping those skills updated. It's literally what recruiters are searching for. And finally, let's talk about your new secret weapon, AI assistants. Seriously, don't be intimidated. These tools are game changers for making you more efficient. You can use AI to fine-tune your resume, practice for interviews with bots that give you feedback, and use amazing tools like Teal to track every single application. This is all about working smarter, not harder. Okay, so your blueprint is drafted, your arsenal is fully loaded. Now it's time for the fun part, phase 3, launching your application campaign. This is where the action really begins. Now, before we get into tactics, we have to come back to this number for just a second, 500. Because how you choose to react to this number, well, it changes everything. Seeing that number shouldn't make you panic and just spray and pray, applying to everything in sight. The real secret to beating the odds is balancing that sheer quantity with genuine, high-level quality. Yes, it's a numbers game, but it's a strategic one. Making sure you have that quality means you have to be disciplined. You've got to focus only on the jobs that are a really strong match, and then you triple-check your application to make sure it screams perfect fit. This targeted approach is what gets you in the door. And once you're in that interview, the STAR method, that's situation, task, action, result, is how you prove you can actually deliver. But here it is. This is arguably the single most important piece of information in this entire playbook. A whopping 70% of job offers in 2025 come from direct or networked introductions. Only a quarter, just 25%, come from clicking apply on a job board. Just let that sink in for a second. The apply button is not your main strategy. So, if networking is where the real action is, you need a proactive strategy. This means you are not sitting around waiting to be discovered. No, you're reaching out for informational interviews, you're engaging directly with recruiters on LinkedIn, you're reconnecting with old colleagues and mentors, you are actively putting yourself in the middle of the conversations where the real opportunities are born. This entire process, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most critical phase of all, winning the long game. Let's be real, the job search is exhausting. Burnout is a huge danger. You can see there are two paths here. One is the burnout path, reacting to every single email alert, putting in random effort, and going it alone. The other is the strategic path, where you take control with scheduled time blocks, you batch your tasks, and you find people to keep you accountable and motivated. And please remember this, taking care of yourself is part of the strategy. It is non-negotiable. You have to schedule breaks, you have to celebrate the small wins, like just getting an interview, and you've got to keep rejection in perspective. It is just part of the process. It is not a reflection of your value. And this right here, this really sums it all up. This isn't just about sending out resumes and waiting. If you can approach the whole thing with this mindset as a journey where you're learning and growing, you'll not only be more successful, you'll actually come out of it stronger, no matter what happens. So there you have it, the 4-phase playbook to conquer the 2025 job market. The strategy is clear, the tools are right here. The only question left is the one on your screen. Your playbook is ready. So, what's your first move?